Hello, all. Welcome to IDMK, where we are celebrating International Women's Day. And this year's theme, which is embracing equity, I'm joined today by three amazing women. Each of them play their integral part in making IDMK a truly amazing event. I would like to welcome Sweta, Yusuf, and Afi. So, welcome, Sweta.
Thank you.
To start off, can you tell us something about the women who have inspired most in your life?
Yes, the woman who has inspired me throughout my life is my grandmother. So she was born in 1926. And when she got married, she was only 18 years old. Uh, and within 5 years' time, her husband passed away.
Oh.
And she had very young kids, my dad and my uncle, who was 26 months and 18 months old. She was 11th failed, and her brothers thought that, they have it was their duty to take her in and give her all the support. But she was very independent in her mind, and she didn't want it, the offer that the brother had given. And also, her brothers wanted, to keep her safe from the society. The stigma of being a widower at that time uh, was a big thing. And also, be going out and working independently as a widower with two young, very, very young kids was also a big thing at that time. But nevertheless, she left the house, and with her children, she decided to not only finish her studies. Uh, Later on in life, she started in 1986. She started her own nursery, and within 2 years of time, she had like 75 children in the nursery. So throughout my life, all she has, inspired all the women in my family to follow their dreams, follow their passion, because I think that will bring the best, in a woman when they start following their dreams and think independently, and they know, what is right and what is wrong. So yeah, my grandma has been my biggest inspiration in life.
I would say, yeah, truly inspiring and amazing, and especially considering the times that she was in.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. And then, yeah, moving to the present times where we have our the theme of embracing equity. So, do you want to talk about what that means to you?
Yes. So there is a difference between equality and equity. So when we talk about embracing equity, it means that I would give a very small example. Say, because I'm a teacher, so I'll always give you examples about children. So, say, for example, a child, there are two children a childminder has. Both are given the same fruit, apple and an apple, but then one of them has allergy for an apple. So the childminder gives him orange. So that difference, that catering the needs, is equity. But the fact that both of them are given fruits, that's equality. They both are given the same resources, but catering the needs according to, looking into circumstances of the person, where the person has started in their life, and catering the needs accordingly is equity. So I think equity is, recognizing that we do not start at the same place, considering, every person has different circumstances, different situations, and giving them, having equal outcome is what I think the this year's pose is embracing equity, I think, and that's what we should be doing, giving not only equal opportunities, but catering the needs of, women individually based on where they have started in life, based on their backgrounds, their disadvantages, or, their situations, their personal situations, and incorporating all that and then giving opportunities is equity.
No, absolutely, that's a wonderful, and considering the example that you gave, that reminds me of something that I've heard that a great man once said, I don't look at the destination that one reaches. I prefer to look at the journey." So the starting
Absolutely.
point,
Absolutely.
journey,
And everyone is, on a different journey in their lives.
absolutely wonderful. Thank you so much for explaining the equity and the concept and the relevance for it.
Thank you. Thank you, Arvind.
Thank you. Hi, Nishu.
Hi.
I'm going to be asking a very cliched question, often asked of women. How do you balance the personal and professional life?
Well, um, obviously being more organized, planning, and potentially sharing your task at home and working from home. It has its own benefit, but it also has the difficulty of you doing housework as well as working at the same time. You know, you're 24/7 working, uh, and it's a life skill as a woman that you learn as you grow. And organizing, yes, that is the main aspects of it. And you want to achieve certain tasks by the end of the day. And you make sure that you have those tasks written down mentally and achieve them by the end of the day by, as I said, potentially sharing the task with a family member and with work-wise with a work colleague.
So a bit of balancing, delegating,
That's it.
and
Yeah,
getting some
help,
practice set in.
definitely.
So then that leads me on to what would you say that been good important lessons you would want to.
Um, being focused is one of the best lessons in life, and God, perseverance, independence, and as I said, patience. Um, my oh God, I have to read this. um, I may concentrate on the exercising patience. This aids me in my ability to think clearly, and I- no matter how much one plans, it never goes according to what you plan. But it's always good to plan. And uh, the best tool is to overcome any problems that you may encounter. And I think as a person, what you need to learn is to give yourself the me time.
Hmm.
That I think we as a woman, we never think about us first. We always think about family. We think about children, the husband, and the extended family. But when it comes to you, you think, oh, when's that going to happen? So you don't get to do that. But that's something I'm learning and I'm trying to do now as I get older, that I need to give me a priority as well, not just everybody else. Yeah.
That's wonderful. Yeah, I guess that's some lesson for all of us. Yeah, yeah. Given these times of home working and the me time, that is essential.
Lovely.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So hi, Effie.
Hi there.
So let's talk a little bit about IDMK. So what in your opinion are the qualities that you bring to IDMK?
So for me, I think when I joined IDMK, I thought we would bring and own the womanly qualities that we have, which is nurturing, collaboration, and intuition. I think these are all the qualities that are ingrained in us as we grow for centuries. And it's celebrating these qualities out with everyone else, bringing everybody together intuitionally, collaboratively, for forming collaborations throughout Milton Keynes and nationwide. It's sort of about growing bigger and better and improving ourselves. So how it connects to IDMK's ethos, which is unity in diversity, is we are all inclusive. We continue to nurture, we continue to collaborate and get better and improve ourselves through that.
And perhaps bring a bit of fun element also.
Yes, of
Yeah.
course, of course. The fun is always there. We always bring laughter when we are all thinking likewise.
No, absolutely, yeah, yeah. You notice a group of men, perhaps maybe a bit quiet, but as soon as women join,
Absolutely.
fields of
The
laughter.
vibe is different, isn't it? Women brings a very positive vibe. I think all women do. Yeah.
Absolutely, yeah. So that's something IDMK would definitely benefit with. So that brings me on to the next question, which is what you think can be done to encourage leaders or leadership.
I think that's a very vital question because we have had 100 years now since 1920 when the first woman votes were cast and the
Suffragette.
global suffragette movement, and it was the global women movement started taking place with United Nations. It's been about 100 years now because we're in 2023.
Mhm.
But we still have a lot of work to do. I think there are women if we look globally, only 6% of women are CEOs of Fortune 500 companies, which throws a light on how we are progressing between gender equality and equity. So I think we need more work being done there. We should encourage more women leaders to come forward. And although there are barriers, I mean, a few of the barriers that they've not been paid as same as their male counterparts. They are, they automatically get into subconsciously get into this role of the caregiver at home. So that always puts the woman first in that role. That's where the imbalance happens, that women automatically go into administrative supportive roles when they become mothers, when they have to look after families. I think this is where the imbalance is created. If we start looking at these and creating more opportunities and reducing these barriers through creating more STEM subjects for women, giving them early access to STEM subjects, promoting more women leadership at work. So organizations and everybody at work is ready for a woman-centric leadership. I think that is what will be setting the stage as a next stepping stone for making more women leaders come forward. And I think digitization is also the key component in this.
Absolutely, yeah. So shift in mindset all
Yes.
across
Absolutely.
all the parties. Yeah, no, that's wonderful to know. Yeah, thank you so much.
Thank you. It was a pleasure talking to you.
Same here. I would like to thank all the women who joined me today. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe to the IDMK YouTube channel, where you can see other videos in the International Women's Day series, as well as information about our upcoming events. Also, don't forget to join us on social media for more updates. There are links in the description. Thank you for watching and goodbye. And again,